So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Gently done. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? A spot! And he's straight offside. Drogba! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's on it, can he get away? And he's heaved it away. Kajolu. Kajolu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's having a hit! And now the breakaway. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's quick to return it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Drogba.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tacho gets over and intercepts. And it's Gerrard. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Swings it across. That is good pressure, just how...
He's having a shot!
It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Israel have their third corner. And that was very necessary. And now they can spring out of defence. Akanji makes the interception. And here's Azar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Hazard must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
And he cuts out the supply. Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's got away. Crosses it in here. That has been... Oh, he's having a go! And that is doing no harm at all.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Looking for options for movement. Rafael Leao.
He's having a hit!
Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Hazard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Yamal ventures forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the run. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicely spread. Shevchenko might just make this. Yamal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries one from range! Oh, it's a vicious effort! Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's aimed into the middle. It is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Played out to the left flank. Dani Olmo. Ball swung in. And out it comes again.
Dani Olmo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's Alonso! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's going to go a long way. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Xavi Alonso. Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance here. That's good play. Tacho defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Mateus! And the ball's always been caught napping. Flings in across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Messi is always looking to break lines. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's quick to snatch it back. And he's let fly! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He'll try from distance! Oh, well hit, very well hit actually. He's having a pop! Rafael Leao, that has not gone well. That is good alertness. Now it's Drogba. Messi, and he welcomes it in, and it's Drogba. Takes a shot, and it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Israel have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass somewhat off target. Rafael Leao. And it's Azar. Kadiolu calmly anticipates. Rafael Leao. Knocks it into space.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Georgia have it back and can go again. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Israel come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Israel just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Substitution for Israel. Number 6, Raphael Leao. Number 22, Shevchenko. Number 10.
Here is the first touch
Messi.
of the second half.
Number 11. coming
Israel
on the field,
currently ahead by the
number
smallest of
77,
margins.
Batistuta. Number 21.
Now it's Yamal.
Number
This is
20,
Drogba.
Dembele.
This is Batistuta.
Number 17, Etroida.
Gerrard looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Passing nice and neat. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yamal gets across and deals with it. And it's Olmo. Israel do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta in the hunt and looking threatening. Can he get it through? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. Plays it across. Messi! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Azar. Drogba. No, again there's no way through. And he is dashing away. Look at the space here. Great chance! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Substitution.
Georgia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kadiolu has it in a wide position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Tries to play it through. Now then, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here's a chance. It's anyone's ball now. In he goes again. And that's a sharp finish. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Georgia cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Drogba. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Great vision, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Georgia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Drogba, looking to play him in. And here's Drogba. Yamal. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Yamal. Ambitious ball here. Romero gets across to intercept that. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to pass it through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Georgia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's there to belt it away. And it's been hooked away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Xavi Alonso. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Georgia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Batistuta. Big chance! And there's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scored for Israel.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Israel now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dembele. Gerrard. Drogba. Now it's Batistuta. Probing pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted, and that's gone loose. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Mateus. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And a header! Oh, denied brilliantly. Balotelli.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Punched away. Georgia are looking to go forward now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super find. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And the number on the board is 3. Pass is just off target. Tries to get it clear. Dembele, he's picked his way through. And the referee brings it to a close. Israel can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business. Himself, could he?